if you're solving an exponential equation where you don't know an original amount, it's a little bit harder. So let's say we have a half-life question. So we're talking about a particular substance and we want to know how long until only 1/12 of the substance remains. We know the half-life, so the time it takes to be cut in half is 5 hours, and we want to solve for t. So there's a couple different things you can do. First off, if you want, you can just take the amount after time t and divide it by the original amount. We're going to put in h equals 5 because that's the half-life. And then we know the ratio AT over AO is just 1/12. And now I can take log of both sides. So I can do log of 1/12 equals log of 1/2 to the t over 5. Using our power rule, we can bring the t over 5 out front of log of 1/2. I can divide both sides by log of 1/2. So log 1/12 divided by log of 1/2 equals t over 5. And then I can multiply the answer by 5. So 5 times log of 1/12 and a log of 1/2 will equal my t value. And then you just plug that into your calculator. The other thing that you can do is, if you don't like working with the ratio, you can also say, okay, well, I'm starting with an original amount of 100%. So A of t starts with 100%, of course, times 1/2 to the t over the half-life was 5. And if we want to know how long until 1/12 remains, well, what's 1/12 of 100? Well, we can say it's 100 over 12. And I can reduce that. I can divide top and bottom by 2. So I get 50 over 6. Cut it in half again. I get 25 over 3. And if you want to keep the exact value, you can do that. So you would end up with 25 over 3 for your time amount after time t. So if I then put that into my formula that I came up with, so let's make this a bit smaller and move this over here for a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 25 over 3% equals 100% times 1/2 to the t over 5. I can divide both sides by 100. So I end up with 25 over 3 times 1 over 100. And 100 divided by 25 is 4. 25 divided by 25 is 1. So that gives us 1/12 on that side. So 1/12 equals 1/2 to the t over 5. So a couple of different options when getting started with setting up a word problem where you don't know the original amount.